Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of markrushtongallery.com. It is Friday, December 30th, 2022. We're almost out of 2022. And cheers. Cheers. Kelowna Supernatural. 100% organic vanilla kefir, fermented milk from those Amish cows and Simonite cows, too. Link is in the description. You can buy this kefir pretty much all over the United States. That's so good. Went on a road trip today. Had to take care of some, I'm sorry about that. Had to take care of some business. Business in progress. See some friends. That was nice. Listen to some music. You're in the car for a few hours and listening to those playlists. I was listening to some podcasts, but then the podcasts were all kind of cranky and negative. So I switched over to music, But when I was in the other town, I stopped by the Natural Grocers there, and they had 4 bottles of my favorite kefir because they were the sell-by date January 5th, 2023. So I bought all 4. That means I'm going to be drinking a lot of kefir here in the next week. I have some that's sell-by January 19th, but this stuff was super cheap because it's gone. That's good. It's good. Fermented milk. Who knew that it's so good? Let me get you all hooked on that. It's good. I don't take any medicine. I take some vitamins and stuff like that. That's about it. Amino acids, magnesium. Got to remain healthy, Best I can do to manage everything. Feel good too, Like I was what was I listening to on the way? I was listening to a bunch of playlists, a bunch of things that I had not listened to in a while. And in the description here, you'll see good or bad. Baby, you can change it any way you want. You can rearrange it. That's Van Morrison, Enlightenment. That album's fantastic. Even though it was late 80s, he's got some little synthesizers in there and stuff like that, but great album. It's not terribly dated, not terribly modern, not retro. Great album, but that title track, Enlightenment, because he tried everything. Then he tried some more things. Poor Van the Man. Anyway, always liked that album, which I still have, I think, somewhere. And then after getting home and having dinner, went out to the gym. And man, this is those young guys. This is young guys at the gym, closing down the gym because the gym closes at 9:00 on Friday and the weekend. And oh God, was I that obnoxious when I was that? Jesus. They got their phones back in the steam room, right? They can't. It's completely cloudy in there, and they're just, dude, bro. It's like their little pacifier. It's pathetic. This is your life, guys. This is your life. You've got that dumb little device in a steam room. The world's the matter. What's the matter with you guys? Gee whiz. And then one guy got a call. You're not supposed to have those things back. What am I going to do, right? Some guy got a call And he's just like, I'm still at the gym. Where are you? I'm at the mall. I gotta get some stuff though. Oh, what are you gonna get? And so this is like the list of stuff that the dude bro had to get, right? His buddy. He's just like, I gotta get some Kool-Aid and some edibles and then blah blah something else, some like food or something. It's like, oh, Kool-Aid and edibles. Well, number one, Kool-Aid. I, if you're going to a gym, you really should not be drinking Kool-Aid. Something else is probably in the Kool-Aid, I would imagine. But edibles? I mean, you drive into Illinois or something? Those aren't legal here. You make your own? What's going on? You just see these guys too, like not in good shape, right? They look like they drink all weekend, right? It's just like, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Why are you in a health club? Obviously, you're not healthy. Anyway, I just had to mention that. Here I am, drinking my kefir. Going live. No Kool-Aid here. No edibles. Drug-free. A little bit of lemon water. That's good too. So's my painting. I know, the huge monologue here, but whatever. This is way outside my comfort zone, and I like it. I don't know how. I just dashed it off last night. And yeah, it's a abstract landscape motif. It's a bunch of colors that I don't normally group together. I'm over here looking at the color wheel, and purple and green there are whatever they call that, contrasting colors, and then but blue, that's right next to. Anyway, I don't know how this works, but it sort of works. I didn't put any black on there either. That's just I don't know what that is. It's the darkness or something. I don't know. I didn't use any oxide black or anything. I like this. This is nice. It's really good. I'm not going to hold on here. I'm not going to doll it up. I'm not going to catalog it tonight. But I just wanted to show it off here. Going to talk about it now that I got, it dried and got a day under the belt. I think that looks pretty good. That looks good. So I'll sorry about that. I'll work on cataloging that tomorrow. I think I'll have a little time tomorrow. This one is I don't want to go any further with this, and the reason I started this one here was because I made this one the other day, and I really liked how it turned out, and I thought, well, maybe I could kind of attempt to duplicate that technique, because that really turned out to be beautiful. A long view in the country. But then I got to this point here, and my attitude's like, you know what? This is done. This is done. This is just a nice winterscape, the blue sky, maybe some vertical sun dogs. They were, sun dogs are. Saw some sun dogs today. I don't know why. It's the moisture in the air or something like that. We did have a big melt off yesterday. This is great. This is fine. I'm keeping this. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to work on something else here in just a little bit. So yeah, I guess I like to have a little monologue, have a rant. I know nobody sticks around too long. Who are you anyway, and why are you making art? How dare you? I don't care. I'm so old, I don't care. I just don't care. Get to that age where I don't care. You go ahead and talk about your Kool-Aid and your edibles. That's hilarious. I'm making all the mental notes because I'm going to make fun of you later because you're I think you're a joke, but I don't find you very funny. You can do what you like. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just Kool-Aid and edibles. That's your diet. And you go to the gym, bro, and you take your phone into the steam room. Dude. Then he goes, I'll text you from my car when I get out of here. Be surprised if your car even starts, buddy. What do I do now? Battery's not working. I'll title that tomorrow. You know what? While we're here, I'm not going to catalog them. I'm just going to put them on a backing here with the Tyvek tape. There we go. I know I said I wouldn't catalog, but I'm, catalog means titling, right? And photographing. I'm not titling and photographing. I'm only doing some of it. So I just want to kind of get this off to the side. That looks good. That looks good. Two nice ones. Two very nice ones. Very, very happy with those. I've really been, it's just very happy with the work lately. Very happy. And I don't know. I kind of feel like, I always talk about gut health equals brain health. But man, when I was sick a couple of weeks ago, when I was sick, everything I made was garbage. Everything I made was absolutely terrible. And pretty much all that I threw away, or I redid, repainted. If I remember correctly, I think I threw most of it away. I think I repainted, actually. Was it on Spun Bonnet, or was it book painting? Did I have a book painting go bad? I can't remember. But I need to do more book paintings. I've got this stuff that I'm working through. I've got other people that are going to bring some source material. And I'll work on some book paintings here. But I kind of just want to get back to the basics tonight. Get back to the getting down to the very marrow, right? Because I'm real gone. And Sam Cooke is on the radio, and the night is filled with space. I'm real gone. Nice drive today. A little much cooler than it was yesterday. But pretty much everybody behaving except for everybody from Illinois. What is it with most of you people from Illinois? It's like you do not know how to read. Listen, I don't exactly drive the speed limit, but I don't drive that far over the speed limit. They would never. I haven't had a speeding ticket that I have been convicted of in I think it's coming up on 36 years. Right? I learned my lesson. And they weren't even that much over. It was like 9 or 10 over back in the day. One might have been 12 or whatever. And it was on the highway back when the speed limit was 55. Okay. And, you get that, I wasn't a lead foot, but these people from Illinois, my God, I know you probably don't like Iowa, but for God's sakes, going that fast, really? No cops out. I don't know where I don't know where the troopers were. Where are they? Nothing. Normally I'm against like things like red light or I'm against red light cameras to a certain extent. I'm normally against speed cameras, except when it's so egregious that then there was one dude that blew past me in what was it, like a gigantic Tahoe or something like that. And he was just I don't know how fast he's going. 90, 95. Like, gee whiz, buddy, where and you're probably getting like 8 miles to the gallon. Yeah, you don't care. But he had one of those license plate covers. Like you could not read it. It was so grayed out. You couldn't read it 10 feet away. And I know the law here in this state. You have to be able to read it from 50 feet away. It's like, cops know that, but there weren't any cops around. None. Zip. Nada. Not yet. Meanwhile, over in the part of the state I was in, uh, tons and tons of cars still that in the median, that hit those the fences that prevent people from getting whacked and killed head on. Those are very, very good things. But there were a lot of it, a lot. Like there's like about a 30 or 40 mile stretch. It was like one every mile. I think that was before they shut down the interstate during the blizzard. And uh and all these cars, and not all of them were there are a lot of Audis and big four-wheel drive pickup trucks and stuff. It just mangled, just so mangled. You knew they were going to be totaled. And there were a few vehicles that, get them out, do a little few $1,000s for the body work on them. No, they'll be fine. But then there was one. Oh my God. Kind of wish I had a dash cam again, although this really wouldn't work in this situation. There was like an embankment. There's an embankment went down a hill, and you could see that there was way down the hill off the interstate. I don't know how far down it was down this huge embankment. All the way down there was this jackknifed semi, right? You know what the jackknife semi looks like, right? It looks like this. It's how do you do that here? Like this is the cab, right? And then this is the trailer, and it's like this. It's still upright. But it's I don't know how they're gonna get that out of there. That's quite a I mean, it was way down there. Crazy. And that dude rode it all the way down. I mean, he got lucky. Or she, who knows? Probably he, but could have been Large Marge, who knows? I have no idea. But I just rode by that and I was just like, wow, that dude rode that jackknife truck all the way down that embankment. That is crazy. Crazy. Huh. What are we doing here? We can add a little green here. I think that makes it more brown, doesn't it? Something? Well, we'll find out here. I mean, it's kind of pretty, but tone it down. Tone it down, Rushton. Tone it down. I don't know. You know what's coming next. I can't leave this alone. Like, well, gosh. I was thinking, it is winter. We could have it kind of peek through. There was also some neat things about the fields. It had melted so much that was just you were just getting that like that little white line off in the distance, and I'd try that. That's hard to do though, because I'm lazy. Now, we're gonna go for the full effect. And the key here is with this, my point, what I'm trying to do here is like not use too much paint. I don't want to lay it on thick, and I want to scrape it into everything. Get into the spun bonded olefin, the pores, not really pores, but in between the. I'm being econ here, economical. You know what I mean? What is it? Yeah, but most of the trip was pretty easy. Just people speeding around me. Not a big deal. I got the Corolla with the radar cruise. Nothing fancy these days, but I love it, man. It makes driving so easy. You just set it, try to get behind a good semi. I mean, you're not tailgating them. You're following them at 2.5, 3, 4 seconds behind them, which is perfectly safe and legal. And if traffic slows down, the car does a remarkable job of responding and slowing down as well. Although I do try to. Sometimes I do a little manual assist on that because maybe there's somebody behind you that from Illinois who right on your tail, and it's like, hey guys, quit texting. Hey, quit texting, honey. Hey, honey, quit texting. Oh my God, there was one lady on the on ramp. Oh, she was going so slow. And then when I finally got around her on the interstate, oh my God, she was doing everything but driving. Like, honey, just what in the world? Would you get on a plane with the pilot? With the pilot, just looking at the dude, edibles. Dude, edibles. Kool-Aid. You could tell the guy didn't have a girlfriend. I mean, you could tell he didn't have a girlfriend. When he's talking about Kool-Aid and edibles. This women, ladies, wise up. That's not the top candidate right there, dude. Kool-Aid and edibles. Oh my God, guys! It's just so open. It's so open, So open about stuff. Oh, then there's the other dude that came into the steam room. Dear God, he had these wireless headphones on, and I maybe I don't think he had his phone on him, but maybe the headphones. I don't know. Maybe they're just super Bluetooth or something like that. The phones and anyway, you could hear the entire lyrics of the stuff he was listening to, and oh my God, I'm used to it, but it's just like I'm in the steam room. I'm trying to just relax, and get in my head and stuff. And I got to listen to my roots run deep. That's the only thing I could say. Everything else was four-letter, four-legged words, Anglo-Saxon. What's the matter, guys? I don't want to listen to your music. I do not want to listen to your music. Just, can you live without it? Can you live without it for 5 minutes in the steam room? Can you? Can you guys? Can you? Is it possible? Oh no, it isn't. Oh, it isn't. You just have to have a constant soundtrack going. Is that it? That's right. That's absolutely true. Like the people that go in the gas station, they leave their car running and their stereo going. Like nobody's in the car. You keep this music running. Soundtrack to my life. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Be careful. Be careful there. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. I don't know if that camera picks it up very good with that. Yeah, I don't know if that's being picked up very well. Oh, now we're good. It dries. It's not fully dry, but it did scrape a little extra off there, but I can't fix that. So that will be part of the terrain, which, you do get terrain like that. So it makes perfect sense. Ruts, it's like, here, we'll drop this here. It's like wheel ruts or something like that. Maybe an animal trail or something. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. I think I'm happy with this. I'm going to let this dry here. But yeah. So I'm talkative tonight, rambling. I know. No one wants to hear my rambles. Who cares? But it was a good day. Good day. I was able to get a lot of things taken care of, or stuff happening, loose ends tied up, stuff like that. That's good. And every now and then it's good to have a road trip, and then see some friends along the way. That's I was going to take them to lunch, but they couldn't get away. So we just hung out a little bit, talked. And we'll meet up. We'll meet up next week. Meet up next week, probably. That's all right. I got a lot of stuff going on here. Well, anyway, thanks for hanging out here. Mark Rushton, MarkRushtonGallery.com. Like, share, and subscribe, or just, keep watching it over and over again. I'll probably be back tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night, probably tomorrow during the day, and I'll make something, and I'll probably catalog these other two here. I'll put them up here for the time being. Catalog those tomorrow. Those would be nice. And and then Happy New Year. Let's get this year over with, and let's get next year over with, and let's keep kicking that can down the road, kids. Right? All right. Talk to you later. Have a good night.